So, as this tutorial is about how to cheat watercolors, this is what I've done. I took a picture, basically found a beautiful girl on Pinterest, put it in Photoshop, added a little add-on which I wanted, like flowers, and I traced the shapes and shadows in fine brush line, and then I transferred the traced material on watercolor paper. Basically, the window technique. I know that's cheating. Whatever. So, why I done that? As I know my weak parts, it helps me to train my hand memory and get correct anatomy, which is the hardest part for me, the proportion. So, if you think, however, this is a total cheat, well, yes, it is, but I still control value of color and it has a lot of meaning in shape, as much as lines, or even more, as it creates a dimension. Of course, there are other copying techniques like grid or pencil measuring, which are more professional. I can show them later in another video if you want. Just let me note in the comment that you would like to see that and I will be more than happy to do so. However, this video is about this cheat, and this cheat makes me happy right now with instant results. So if you feel a little bit down about your art recently, you can use this technique and will definitely keep you encouraged to try more and to try harder things, and you will see a nice art coming up. You will feel more happy about it. However, the only two things what really works towards improvement is patience and practice. I myself decided to improve my painting skills, and now I paint every day, no matter what. Something small or big depending on the time I have, but I believe I can improve it and I will practice. Also, it is very cool to start a sketchbook, as you can go through and see all the timeline, how you're changing and getting better. No matter what you do, pencils, ink, watercolor or markers or any other media, you can start journaling it. I mean, of course, if you do canvas, you can't really keep journaling like oil painting because it would take forever for you. If you just started from absolute zero, it can be upsetting not to get results you want, but I believe if you look at your mistakes as a lesson, not as a failure, you can see how easy sometimes you can fix your art. I remember once in college we had a painting still life in the gouache and I couldn't make it work at all. It honestly looked awful. And my teacher came to me and said, it's completely fine, just let me add some highlights. And she just took 2 brush strokes in white and the painting just became alive. It was finished, it was amazing. So what I want to tell you that it's always look at the bright side, and even if your work now feels like unfixable, keep it, don't throw it away. Next month you will laugh at your mistakes or at least you can look at it later on when all the hot-blooded time is over and you see like where the mistake is made. And this is how you learn. I think we all learn from our mistakes. I mean, in the best case scenario, we're learning from other mistakes, but I think it's Chinese philosophy that you learn from other mistakes. But however, I learn from my own mistakes. I'm not that smart to listen and learn from others. So keep up no matter what, and you will improve. That's for sure. Also, the big part of it is determination on what you want to achieve. Let's say me, as you see, I really in love with watercolors, and I know it's not my strongest part, but I'm really passionate about it and I do believe I can improve, so I'm going over and over again. And even if I'm practicing and I see that this practice doesn't really work, I probably go somewhere on YouTube, on Skillshare, on Google and see what practices to use to improve it. So my point is, always look for advice if you can. Just because there is so many talented people around the world, and nowadays we have internet, people are sharing all their experiences and skills, and it's amazing that all this community can teach you.